The Murder of Roger Ackroyd by Agatha Christie. Read by Laidman Brown. Dr. Shepherd at the breakfast table.
The first talking books were recorded after the First World War for soldiers who lost their sight in battle. Today, almost 2 million people are living with sight loss in the UK.
When you lose your sight, you really feel like you've lost everything. I will be completely honest with you, it's 7 years. I'm not used to it. I'm never ever going to be used to it. And anybody who says they are, I don't understand how, and if you do know how, please get in touch with me, because I don't.
I never went back to work and I never drove a car again. And my life just changed completely. From doing all this useful stuff to sitting at home and in shock, really.
I still have never once seen my daughter properly. I'm not able to have any more children because my brain tumour grew with progesterone. So she's my only child and I've never been able to see her properly.
Listening to a talking book is something normal you can enjoy without having to rely on anyone else, and that feeling of independence is so important.
It's something I would have never thought about if I didn't have a visually impaired child.
Because I can't see the picture, I can listen.
There, little wooden head.
He calls him Woody Head. Wooden Head.
I have just the name for you.
Pinocchio.
Pinocchio.
I want him, and he should have the same independence as everybody else. It really does capture him.
When you lose your sight, you don't lose your imagination. And what's great about books is that they sort of work directly on the imagination.
Unfortunately, less than 5% of books are available to blind or partially sighted people.
And that's why it's essential that RNIB continues to add books to its collection. It's just not fair that blind or partially sighted people can't read the latest bestseller.
But it doesn't come cheap. It costs the RNIB £4 million a year to run the talking book service. So is it really worth it?
It's so much part of my life now that I don't know how it would be without it.
Thanks to the talking book service, you might not be able to open a book and read it, but you're going to be able to sit there and listen to it. And it doesn't fix it, but it makes it easier.
It's a terrific service, and having seen firsthand how much pleasure it can give to someone, I just multiplied that by all the other magazines and all the other books that are on there, and you think this is an amazing job.
The more you're able to help, the more books can be produced, and the more people like myself can get the benefit and the enjoyment that can bring, and it can really make a difference to our lives.
It's one of those problems that throwing money at it would help.
Please try and help raise money for what is a totally brilliant service. Without it, mine and many other lives would be totally devastated.
Talking books wouldn't exist without your help.
The help and the relief that they give people that are visually impaired and blind is priceless.
39,000 people already know how amazing the talking book service can be, but that's just a fraction of the people who could benefit. We need your support to help us reach them all.
Please can we have money, more money, to give other children daisy players and talking books?